Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start by saying Happy New Year. I can't believe it's 2020, but I'm so excited. I hope you guys had a fantastic start to your new year. I know I did. Well, not the first day. The first day is never all that great because I like to celebrate, I will take any opportunity to celebrate. That's just the type of girl I am. So anyway, of course, we celebrated, but I didn't go crazy or anything like that. I was just here with my kids and my mom and my husband, and we just had fun. We live right next to a field, and these people across the field, on the other side of the field, they always put on this massive fireworks display, and it literally is like a professional firework display. I know that they have to spend a small fortune on it because it's incredible. And so every year, for 4th of July or, New Year's Eve, they always put on that display. And so we just take our lawn chairs and we sit out front and we just watch it. But it's always just, it's so incredible. And then my mom left on New Year's Day. And so that's really a bummer. It's so hard. Like when you have company, especially when it's family, and they come and stay, and my mom always stays for like a week. Whenever they leave, it's just so like, you're just so sad, around the whole house for a whole day. It's just, you're sitting there going, what are we gonna do? I don't know. Me and my daughter, we just have so much fun with my mom. She's really, really funny, and she's always cracking us up. And she always brings her little dog. She's one of those women that always has like a little tiny dog. And so, and she dresses her dog and everything. Her dog's name is Mabel, so cute. Her dog has pajamas and dresses, and it's so funny. But anyway, yeah, so she left that day, and that day was just kind of a bummer. So anyway, January 1st wasn't the best day ever, but January 2nd was fantastic because it just kind of, you get back into your routine of things and just kind of clean the house from top to bottom. Started getting back into my yoga and exercise routine. Me and my daughter did a lot of stretching and some yoga and some exercising. And then I started, of course, eating right again. During the holidays, I don't restrict myself on anything. Whatever I want, I'm just gonna go ahead and eat it. And I never really go very overboard just because I feel like my taste buds are just really easy to please or something. So I don't go overboard, but I certainly do not restrict myself from anything. But for whatever reason, it always feels good to me when I get back in the habit of eating things that are a little bit better for me, Anyway, that was a really long introduction, wasn't it? So today's video is going to be a favorites video, and I've been seeing a lot of the women here on YouTube doing a favorites of 2019. I think they call it like 19 of 2019 or something like that. But I didn't really count because, I don't know, I don't feel like that's necessary. Anyway, so I'm just gonna show you a bunch of my favorites from 2019. Now, some of them are my favorites just because I've used them consistently throughout the year, And then other ones are favorites that I just kind of discovered in 2019. So, and they're still my favorites right now. So anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. Let me show you what I got. Okay, so before I get started, I do want to say that I'm using a different camera to record this video. I'm actually using the iPhone 11, what is it called? Pro Max. My husband just got me and my daughter one for Christmas, and so that is what I'm using. I've seen some other women here on YouTube. I want to say it was Lisa, and Tammy. They were both trying out their cameras, and the clarity was just so great. I was like, I gotta get that phone, There's pros and cons to having really good clarity, especially at our age, because, if there's not really good clarity, then it's a little bit more forgiving. And so anyway, I'm hoping this works out for me. There's times where I've gotten a comment before, somebody just trying to be really ugly. They've left a comment saying something like, wow, whenever you said you were 46, it just blew my mind. I thought you were closer to 60. And I'm like, come on, give me a break. But in my mind, I'm thinking, golly, if you think that I look close to 60 in my videos, you would think I was like 80 years old in real life, because obviously in our videos, through the uploads and all that other stuff, you do lose some clarity and it's more forgiving. But anyway, so you might see things that you've never seen before on my face, my skin, I don't know. One more thing that I did want to mention is that I just put in some highlights just a couple days ago, but I didn't tone it. I don't know, I just decided I wasn't gonna use a toner this time. And so, and I'm kind of liking it. I like a really chunky, piecey kind of look, So anyway, let me know what you think. I don't know. Whenever I tone it, it kind of blends everything together a little better, but like I said, I kind of wanted to go with like a piecey look. And I've also been layering my hair again a lot. And it's so funny. I just go back and forth. If you've been with my channel for a while, that's one thing you've probably noticed. My hair changes so much because I just get so bored with it. I always have these great intentions of like growing out all my layers. And then when they are grown out, I just don't like it. I just don't like when it just lays so flat against my face like that. I have this calic here and I have to fight with it to lay down. But then when it does, it looks kind of funky and I don't know. Otherwise, and so if my bangs are too long, they just want to hang straight down in my face. And so anyway, I just threw some layers back in, you know, just wanted to change for the new year, you know? So yeah, that's what I did. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the video. I'm definitely gonna have to put the word chit-chat in the title of this video because I feel like I've missed y'all because I missed last week. And whenever I have company in town, it's very hard for me to slip away to try to record a video, and I'm not somebody who records videos in advance. If I have it in my possession too long, I'll delete it. You know, I'm like, oh, I hate it, you know, or something, I don't know. Anyway, okay, first favorite that I wanna show you is this pillowcase right here, and this is a satin pillowcase. I've heard other women talk about, you know, buying silk or satin pillowcases for their hair and their skin. And so anyway, I finally went out and bought one because I was having some issues in the back of my hair. I feel like there's parts of my hair that only grows to like a certain length. And I thought, is it only growing to that length or is it breaking off? Because I feel like I'm way more gentle with the back of my hair than I am with the front. This part, I'm always hot ironing and, you know, fixing over and over and over, you know, but not the back. So if anything, this should be a lot healthier. And so it wasn't looking like that. So anyway, I went out and bought these satin pillowcases and I just love them. It makes a huge difference. When I first started using this, I thought, I'm not gonna be able to get used to this because it felt like I was gonna like slip off the bed or something, you know? It's so, look at that. It just glides across your hair and it's very soft and a little bit slippery, you know? But anyway, I got used to it really quick and I just love these pillowcases. I wanna say I paid maybe $7 or $8 for 2 pillowcases off Amazon. And it was just a really, really good purchase because I love these. And now I'll never sleep on any other type of pillowcase. There's no reason to. This is so much better for my skin, for my hair, and so yeah. Okay, so since we are on the topic of hair, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this. This is a root cover-up powder. And I've been using this all year long, maybe even longer than a year. Pick it up at Sally's. The reason I love it so much is because it has a blonde color. And this blonde is so perfect. If you have really light blonde or pale blonde hair, and you know, when my roots start growing out, since they are so silver, they're so concentrated, especially around the front, it's so obvious. And so I really have to, unless I'm gonna be coloring my hair every 2 weeks, which I'm not, I have to use something like this. So anyway, sometimes I'll mix both of the colors if I want my roots to look just a little bit darker. Let me show you real fast because I have a little mirror right here. Look at that. You know, I didn't do this, so let's do that. See? It's perfect. It just takes the silver right out and just leaves me with blonde hair. Okay, something else that's been very consistent throughout the year or years has been dry shampoo. And this one is actually my favorite right here. This is Dove, and it's the fresh coconut dry shampoo. I just really, really love the smell. Every time I spray it in my hair, my husband or my daughter will comment on, your hair smells so good, you know? And then this is another one that I really like. Now this one, when you spray it throughout your hair, it's a little bit harder to run your fingers through your hair after that, which is fine. Those are the days that I just kind of do this instead of running my fingers through it because I need some more volume. You know, I don't want my hair just being flat on my head. So I don't typically use this at my roots. I almost never use it at my roots. I typically just use it in this area of my hair just to keep some volume there. Now I do want to mention that dry shampoo is not great for your hair. And so you really have to be good about using some of these like cleansing shampoos that kind of get all the buildup out of your hair. And another thing that I do pretty often, probably once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks, is I will sleep in like a hair mask. And typically it's just some olive oil. I used to use coconut oil. However, all of a sudden I got a comment one time just saying, did you know that the molecules in coconut oil are too big to penetrate the hair shaft? And I was like, really? I was so shocked because every time I do a coconut oil treatment on my hair and I just sleep in it, my hair seems to be so soft and, you know, I don't know, just looks so much healthier for like a week after doing it. So I was kind of shocked about that. But anyway, I did a little bit of research, and I guess you can just find information to back anything up these days. But I found out that olive oil is probably better for your hair, that the molecules are smaller, and so it does penetrate the hair shaft. Anyway, so that's what I do. I will put this in my clean, dry hair, and then I will just sleep in it overnight. And I don't even wrap my hair in anything. I literally just put my hair with oil in it on my pillowcase. For whatever reason, the oil does not transfer to my pillowcase. However, I still wash my pillowcase right after I've done that. And like I said, I only do it like once a week or once every 2 weeks. But I feel like my hair just, it makes it feel healthier, more manageable, you know, stuff like that. Okay, so the next favorite that I have is this little tool right here. And it is an eyelash comb, and it's got these really pointy, sharp needles. And I use it to separate my eyelashes. And this is just one of those things that I cannot live without. This is my old one. I actually just purchased this one yesterday. I had lost this for about a week, and I thought I was gonna lose my mind because I was like, how am I gonna separate my eyelashes? Look at how old this thing is. It has makeup on it. It's got mascara stuck to it, but look at how many needles I have lost. But I've had it for about, I would say maybe 3 years. However, anytime I would try to clean it and stuff, sometimes I would pull a little bit too hard, and I would pull one of those needles out, and you can't put it back in after that. So anyway, I went out and bought myself another one, and this is made by Tweezerman. However, you need to be very careful with it because you can scratch your eyeball, and I've done that before. If you do it, you will never do it again. You will only do it once, and then you will never do it again. So anyway, this is just something that I can't live without, so it's definitely a favorite. Okay, so this is another favorite for the year. This is my Tweezerman eyelash curler. And it's a little bit more pricey than I would like. I want to say it was like $15, but it comes with 3 more pads plus the one that's already on it, so 4 altogether. So I feel like that totally makes it worth it. Anyway, this is just my favorite eyelash curler. I like the way that it curls my eyelashes. It pretty much goes straight up and down, you know, like that. And I need that because I've got short eyelashes, and so I need it to give me as much length as possible, you know what I mean? And so I just really like it. And I love the shape of it. For whatever reason, I feel like we're all kind of particular about our eyelash curlers, depending on kind of the shape of our eyes or how deep set or not deep set they are. And anyway, this just fits my eye perfectly. It doesn't pinch on the sides. I did buy one not too long ago. I would say like 6 months ago. And I don't know if it was a different style or something. It was still Tweezerman, but it came with purple pads. And I had to throw it away because it was pinching me so bad. And I thought, oh no, did they change the design or something? But maybe they just had, I don't know, maybe they do have other designs, and I accidentally picked up that one. Like I said, it did have purple pads, and this one has black. So I just love this. This is just my favorite eyelash curler of all time. Okay, so another favorite that I have is this little lip combo right here. And it's what I have on right now. And this is different because I've always used the NYX Mauve for, I don't know, like at least since I started my channel, which I think was, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. I'm not sure when I started my channel. Anyway, I think it was 2015. Has it been, it's almost gonna be 5 years coming up. Anyway, this is, let's see, what is it? It's called Nude Beige, and it's made by NYX. And I feel like it just matches perfectly, especially when I wanna wear a more nude lip. Like I prefer the mauve if I'm gonna be wearing less eye makeup, and I want, I don't know, for whatever reason, I just prefer the mauve whenever I wear less eye makeup. Anyway, and then this is made by CoverGirl. Look at this, look at how pretty that color is. It's very nude, but it also has like pink kind of undertones. Look, yeah, it's so perfect. Oh, this is so perfect. Anyway, together, they're just a perfect combination because this goes on a little brownish, you know, it definitely has brown undertones, and this has a tiny bit of pink in it. So it just, I don't know what it does, but it just, I feel like they just go so perfect together. So this is my favorite lip combo right now. And yeah, now I just have a couple more makeup items, and this is one of them right here. This is something that's pretty new to me, but I absolutely love it. It's called Tattoo Studio. It's made by Maybelline, and I don't know what color this is, but I'll put it in my description box. Anyway, it's a pomade, and it comes with this little tool right here. So, you know, it's got the spoolie on one end, and then you could put it on your eyebrows with this end. Anyway, it is, when you put it on, it is there to stay until you wash it off at night. It dries down kind of, I don't know what the right word is, almost like stiff. ish, you know, it's almost like you put hairspray in your eyebrows or something like that, but it just stays on all day and I just love it. And the last makeup item that I have, I'm not gonna be showing any palettes because I don't know, I just don't have any really favorites, but anyway, this blush right here is just my absolute favorite. This is by CoverGirl, it's the Natural Glow, it's what I have on right now. You cannot go overboard with it. You can put on as much as you want and not go overboard, but it just gives a perfect hint of pink with a little bit of highlight almost. And I think it's just perfect. I love it for myself and I love it also for my daughter because it's, like I said, you can't go overboard with it. And it just gives you that flush, you know, natural glow is what it's called. So anyway, I'm sure you've seen this in all my Get Ready With Me's because I use it all the time and I just love it. It's my favorite. Okay, so in one of my videos recently, I think it was my last favorites video, I had talked about a lot of home fragrances that I like, you know, just to different sprays and stuff like that. And somebody had left me a comment. Oh my gosh, I can't remember her name right now. I'm gonna have to look it up and I'll probably put it on the screen. But she had left me a comment saying, you know, those home fragrances have chemicals in them that can cause cancer and stuff. And I was like, no, you know, because I love a good fragrance, especially for the house. And I was really bummed about that. Anyway, soon after that video, all of a sudden I got this in the mail. And she had sent this to me and it came with a little gift receipt with her name on it, and somehow I splashed water on the gift receipt and the water only got on her name. So I was like, who do I thank? Oh my gosh, I don't know who to thank. So I went to my comment section and I actually went to every single comment looking for her comment and I finally found it. And no, I can't remember her name and I don't know why, but I'm gonna go look again because I wanna say thank you to her publicly. Anyway, she sent this to me and it smells so good. It says that it's lavender and it's made with essential oils and it's got up to 3,000 sprays and it smells so good, but it doesn't smell like lavender to me. It actually smells like a men's shaving cream. And I love the smell of shaving cream. I love the smell of anything that men use to get ready that has a fragrance to it. Even deodorant. Like I love men's deodorant. I love their colognes. I love the smell of the shaving cream. I don't know. It's just masculine. I don't know. Anyway. So it has quickly become one of my favorites. Now, I did read some of the reviews on Amazon and they were saying that whenever you buy it in bulk, you want to try out the pump right away because some people were getting pumps that were not working and they didn't realize it until after they could no longer return it, you know? So you just might want to keep that in mind. But the wonderful thing about it is that it is chemical free. So it uses essential oils and it just says it naturally refreshes and neutralizes the air and it smells really good. Now, another one that I have is this one right here. And this one I just picked up at Walmart. I was actually trying to see if I could find this at Walmart, but they don't sell it at Walmart. I think you can only get it online. So this I did find at Walmart. Now this has a very, very orange citrus scent to it. And it's not really my favorite scent, but who doesn't like, you know, it literally smells like somebody just peeled an orange right next to you. And anyway, so it's a very pleasant smell. It's very citrusy. It smells summery, you know what I mean? And it kills every single odor. I'm not even kidding. One thing that I don't like about eating boiled eggs is that the second you crack a boiled egg, it smells so bad. I hate the smell of boiled eggs. I don't even know why I like eating them so much because they smell awful. Anytime anyone in my house eats a boiled egg, my son is the first to be like, what's that smell? What's that smell? You know? So we just spray this around the house. Like I said, it kills it like immediately. Anyway, this stuff is really phenomenal and it kills like any odor whatsoever. Okay, so another favorite that I have, and this is a question that I get asked all the time by a lot of you guys, but also from people just out in public. I get asked how I keep my teeth so white. And this is what I use. And this is a small box. This only has 20 strips, so it's got 10 treatments. And this will last me all year because I don't use all 10 treatments at once. I usually whiten my teeth probably once every 6 months. And I only do it maybe 2 or 3 days in a row. So I'm just always kind of maintaining. So anyway, these are called Crest White Strips. And these are the cheapest actually that they offer. These are only $15. They do offer another box with the same amount of treatments and everything, but it's called 3D White. Those are, I think, double the price of this. However, I sat there in the grocery store the other day and looked at all the ingredients And the ingredients are exactly the same and in the exact same order. So I don't know if maybe they put a little bit more concentration in the others or if they're even different at all. But this seems to get the job done, and it's like $15 for a box. Like I said, this will last me all year. And yeah, so this is how I keep my teeth white. They're so easy to use that I leave them on for about an hour and that's it. And yeah, I got white teeth. Okay, so this one is gonna be a little bit odd. This is a foot file and I purchased it off Amazon. It had rave reviews. Like there's over 6,000 reviews. It has like a 4.5 star rating and the pictures are just unbelievable. So I don't have like cracked heels or anything like that, but of course I do have some dry skin and stuff on my feet. So I decided to get this and holy cow, it works phenomenally. You do have to be careful though. I feel like I did it wrong the first time. I just used it on my dry feet and the amount of skin that was coming off was bizarre. I was so shocked at how much skin was coming off. But I think I used it too aggressively. I didn't feel like I was using it too aggressively, but my feet were literally like tender to walk on for about a week. So I definitely overused it. And I did actually kind of bleed in a couple spots. Now I do want to say that after that first time, I didn't think I was ever going to use it again because my feet were very tender, like I said. But then about a week later, I was getting out of the shower and I always put lotion on the bottom of my feet right when I get out of the shower, or while I'm still in the shower actually. And that's what I did. And I felt my skin on my feet and it literally felt like gnawed up skin or something. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, and so it was a little alarming. I thought, what have I done? What have I done to my feet, you know? And so anyway, I pampered my feet for about a week or so, and then my feet were kind of back to normal. And I used my old file that's just a lot gentler. And this is literally like a cheese grater. I'm not even kidding. And so, so anyway, I got my feet back to normal. Well, then I just decided, you know what? I'm going to use it in the shower instead. I'm going to try it one more time. I don't want to give up on it because the reviews are so incredible. And I want baby soft feet. I just feel like in the shower, your skin is a lot softer. And so the process, I don't know, just goes smoother somehow. Also, you know, when I'm in the shower and I do it, I've never gone overboard in the shower. Like I've never had tender heels after that, or I didn't bleed or anything like that. So anyway, I think that's the trick for me, is to use it in the shower. And so now I just use it, you know, pretty regularly. Whenever I feel like I'm starting to get dry skin on the bottom of my feet, I just use that in the shower and I've got baby soft skin again. But there is a learning curve and you got to be careful with it. So okay, so another favorite that I have, and I've shown this in a favorites video before, and this is a wireless speaker, and it's the JBL. This is just a teal blue. My daughter has the white one, but we love these so much. If you're somebody like me and you always have to have music playing no matter what you're doing, then you would love this. It's got such great quality sound. I've purchased so many different wireless, or some of them were not even wireless, but little speakers to hook up to my phone and stuff. And none of them had the quality like this. This is just, it's incredible. Anyway, I take this with me into the bathroom whenever I take a shower because I like to have music playing really loud when I shower. I have so much fun in the shower. I always have it in the kitchen with me whenever I'm cooking. I bring it in here whenever I do my yoga and stuff. So I just get so much use out of this, especially like if we go to the beach or if we go to the lake or something like that, we always take this with us because we like to have music. So anyway, this has been a favorite for a while now. My parents actually bought this for me, I think for my birthday one year. And anyway, it's just been one of the best gifts ever because I use it so much so, like I said, we bought our daughter one because she always wanted to use it too, because she likes to listen to music just as much as I do. So anyway, this speaker is just really incredible. If you follow me on Instagram, sometimes I'll put up videos, little dancing videos. And this is what I'm always using, you know, in the background for the music and stuff like that. So anyway, just a really, really good speaker. Okay, so this definitely has to be in this video. This is a DIY. I wanna say that I made a video about this maybe 3 years ago, and I've just been using it consistently ever since. This always stays in my refrigerator. What it is it's pure aloe gel. So what I do is I take a little travel size bottle like this, And I fill it to about where it is right now with this pure aloe gel. It's made by Lakewood Organic. And they've changed the label recently, so it has a new look, but it's the same one that I've always used. So anyway, I fill it to about there, and then I will add, I don't know exactly, I just kind of pour in some olive oil. And then in this one right here, I also have some vitamin E little capsules. So I put about 4 capsules, like I just cut them open and then squeeze the contents of the capsule into here. Sometimes I'll put castor oil, sometimes I will use, I don't know, sometimes I just kind of change out the oils sometimes, or add quite a few other oils. I like to use squalane oil also. And so that is just, it's something that's so refreshing, and it's all I have on right now actually. It's the only skincare that I have on right now under my makeup. So anyway, this is just something that I have been using, like I said, for about 3 years, and it's so refreshing on the skin. The aloe vera kind of has a little bit of a tightening effect, and then the oils obviously have a very moisturizing, soothing effect. So together, it's just perfect, and it doesn't leave my skin greasy or oily or anything like that. So I just absolutely love it. And I've been using it for so long that I thought, you know, it has to be in this video. It just has to. So I think I'm gonna end with these 2 products right here, because these are 2 products that have been consistently used all of 2019. This one right here is what I use on my body. I have to put it on while my body is still very moist, like when there's still quite a few droplets all over my body. So I'll just kind of dab off just a little bit with a towel, and then I will smother this all over my body. It's very thick, so if you try to do it on your dry skin, it doesn't spread as easily. And so I like to do it on my wet skin. If I'm out of the shower and I want to put some on and I'm already dry or something, I will put some in my hand and I'll run my hand underwater just to give it that slip that I need. Anyway, I've said it before about this Gold Bond fragrance free. It's almost like you're wearing a lotion wetsuit. It feels like it just protects my skin so well. I particularly love it on my neck and my face. So sometimes at night after I've put on all my skincare, I will take some of this and just rub it around in my hands and just pat my whole face and my neck down with it. If I forget to put it on my neck at night, I will literally like get up in the middle of the night, go grab it and then put it on my neck, because I started to notice that my skin on my neck was looking just a little bit more scaly. I was noticing the lines that look a little bit more prominent. And I didn't like that. And ever since I've been using this, I feel like it's just kind of softened that look a little bit more. And I've been using it, like I said, for about a year. But anyway, I just love this. And so it's the only body lotion that I use, and my daughter. My daughter doesn't like when I buy any other body lotions except for this one. It just feels like it locks everything in. You can even still feel it on your skin in the morning. Like if I put that all over my face and neck, in the morning, I can still feel it. It's not greasy. It's not oily or anything like that. You can just feel that there is still a layer of lotion on, and I love that because I want my skin to feel protected at night, especially because I sleep under a, a ceiling fan, and that can be very drying to your skin. So you need to keep your skin protected even when you sleep. So that is the end of this video. If you made it to the end, you are a trooper. If you did not, I don't blame you. This is gonna be such a long video. I feel like I've been sitting here for like 2 hours. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, I'm gonna go ahead and put links to everything that I showed you in my description box below, just in case you're interested. So I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I think you're gonna be seeing this on Sunday, because today's Saturday and it's in the evening and there's no way I'm gonna have it edited by today. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.